I just throw myself off cliff or get eaten by looking while I eat as a lion.
Look at the phone.
No, because one of them's going to bum you and one of them's going to bore you.
Bought you.
I don't fancy either, I'll be honest with you, both miserable cunts. Yeah, you can have that first.
He's fucking kill himself.
So we'll put that there, that should get all three of us.
Isn't it? Proper rotten.
Oh, they're back with sandwiches. Well, we'll be sat there eating now, that's
That's why I moved it.
Elliot will be there on camera. You've been sympathy for but that's even I'm not getting on the main camera.
Oh, hell. Good job.
Charlie. Nice stinks, it's alright. Well, Candy will be here, and when the eating me like everything eats me, won't it? Yeah, it's alright, girls. We've got a minute left.
Fucking hell, slow as 5 minutes of road. How am I holding it?
Shut up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are live and welcome to a special Saturday afternoon banter show. It's a little bit naughty and a little bit rude, so if your kids are knocking around, I'd send them to bed, next door neighbours, or off to the shops. Especially when you have a psycho in the house. Charlie Blockley, you've already had private messages saying you're a psychologist. I think you meant to say you're an absolute psycho. And a nutter. Carl Crosby's been on to you already.
He has, huh?
I mean, let's be fair though. I mean, like, if anyone's not watched it, just download the Angods app, go over to the website, whatever, watch live event, Ultimate Armwrestler 12, and you'll absolutely see why Charlie Blockley's mum and dad are scared of him.
My dad's dead. So he's not scared of him.
Unfortunately, I didn't mean to kill him. But it was just one of them things.
That's unfortunate.
I'll be your new dad. If you're all right. I'm Elliot's dad now.
You can be Baldy's dad, but not my dad.
You'd like me to be your dad.
I fucking won't.
You would. I'd touch you and everything.
Fair enough, then.
Better stop it with that. Peg. Let's not even get to Charlie the Peg Broccoli.
Yeah. I know him on that he said the peg bat. It's Blockley.
I like calling you Broccoli.
Oh,
Charlie Broccoli. Let me move back a bit here. So, I don't think Connor's Hill's going to be happy with you. Well, you've got his missus on the casting couch.
all right. On horrible, dirty couch.
Well, and there's been one or two on there. Can you move your hand from your mouth so everyone can hear you?
Fucking hell.
You do realise it's a banter show, this. It's only for fun. But you are called Charlie the Peg Broccoli.
Cheers.
So we're not talking about the peg though.
Well, it's not me then, is it?
Yeah. Right, anyway. Cut a long story short. You've only gone and won 2-0.
Aye.
When you wrestled for Leeds, you lost every match, but when you pulled for us, you won.
Yeah. Shit, wasn't I?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Dan Hanlon he couldn't teach you grasshopper hair for a jump, could he?
Well, to be fair, the past few years he hasn't really coached us anyway because he didn't show up. He changed the porkies on his own.
No, he's not. You know where he is today, don't you?
No. Really?
That other promotion.
Oh, that one that shall not be spoken.
Yeah, well, he's Voldemort, isn't he?
Voldemort.
Look at Ben Look at Ben shaking his head over there. He's such a nice guy, isn't he? He's like wondering what's going on. He's thinking, Paul, please don't involve me. But Ben, that's the worst thing you can do. Sit over there shaking your head going, no, Mr. Iron Paul, please don't drag me into this. I mean, I'm over there in Sussex in 3 weeks' time and I want to get a first set up in my next match. Look at him, he doesn't know how to take it, do you, Ben? But you know it's coming, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good, yeah. I mean, you are quite an attractive man, isn't you, Charlie?
He's a good looking fella, yeah, to be fair.
Oh. You don't mind if we take him out after GG1?
It's all yours.
No, honestly, some of the places I frequent, you'd be passed around like a bag of pick and mix.
Oh.
We're not swore, though.
Not yet.
No, we're not swore, no. No, but Charlie, on a serious note, let's get into the arm wrestling, guys. Absolutely a big win there. Ben, worthy opponent. One and second place over there in Ireland is very strong. But today you just looked that a little bit too good. You must be very pleased.
Yeah, I'm always happy to win. I just felt it's hard for him to know where he actually is when he doesn't train, unfortunately, with top level guys. As I've said before on the press conference, I'm quite lucky I train myself, Elliot, Murray, Ruben, Beach, and all the other ones. I can't remember the names, but you know, you get a good drilling every week, and you can max out all the time. And learning how to actually arm wrestle probably benefited me more than anything. So I'm fast, but I was never able to use it. I can't say I'm that weak, but I'm not as strong as I am fast.
No, I think in all fairness, I mean, I said this to Elliot. You come over from Leeds, who've got some amazing arm wrestlers. I mean, all props to the Leeds team.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Tom Wilson,
Yeah.
Dan Hanlon,
Okay.
Maria, and Rachel Hanlon.
Fair enough. What about the others?
Rob Frampton.
Rob Frampton, yeah.
Yeah. Even though,
Oh no.
let me go, hang on. I do like the other one, him who wears them really tight pants.
Wrigley.
No, Ridley's from Newcastle. No, sorry, Ridley. What,
pants.
that one who doesn't Kings move, James
James
Kane.
James Ken, yeah, him.
The absolute arm breaker.
Yeah, him, yeah. I, even though he's a really shit arm wrestler, I actually really like watching him because one of the first matches he ever had, he had it with Nick Dodd upstairs, and it was like a double king for about 8 minutes. Yeah. Like both of them, just like you couldn't see any bodies, you just saw arms like this.
Yeah, he's got no quitting him.
Waving 2 flags. Yeah, there was I'd actually like to run that again. Nick Dodd's.
He said he'd want to run that again.
Well, Nick Dodd's here next week. He's got a big match against that Mark Pulk. You know, that Bulk or whatever they call him. You know, him with hot pants on.
Frame. That guy.
Yeah, he wears them hot pants. Have you seen him?
Hot pants.
I know you.
From Inkley Hammers, I think he's from.
I know who you mean. You do.
Or maybe if it's his face. But...
Yeah, you'll know who he is. Yeah, so obviously we've got Tom Averton next week and Big James Stewart. I'm looking forward to that. Tom Averton was sending me videos and pictures with his top off his today going, that's snarling. He's like about 106, but I'll tell you now, he's ripped at bone. He did a forearm, 18-inch forearms. He's really put it on. So he made 95s, didn't he? Just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, somehow.
He's in mega form. And James Stewart, I've never seen nothing like that. He picked an 100 kilo Atlas stone up on the shoulder, bent down, and picked the other one up. I'm like, what the fuck? So he's like free card city at the moment. So yeah, we've got some really good matches I'm looking forward to next week.
What is that left?
Left, yeah. But yeah, back to Leeds. So yeah, Leeds, you know, got some good pullers there, but you decided to take that step. You've seen Elliot move over, and you followed it.
Right.
One thing I will say about your arm wrestling is that, although I wouldn't consider you a technical man or very strong at all. No,
I told you he's coming here and slagging me off.
No.
Not very strong at all.
She's fucking weak.
No. What I would say is that you you learn really quick. You learn very quick.
Cheers, mate. So
you've got a good attribute there that you can. When I show you something, you don't just like forget about it. I mean, I had a terrible time with like James Beach years ago. So like when James Beach first come to me, like he listened that he's numb as a piston, like really bad. Like honestly, we got the conversation. We come down on Monday nights, and every Monday I teach him a basic top roll like and every other Monday he comes back after he forgot it. And it was like the most basic top roll of all time. 6 weeks into it, I said to him, listen, pal, I says, I think we're old here, but like if you carry on, don't come twice a week now. Like I can't teach you fuck all. You like you've got fucking what do they call that, fucking amnesia or something or whatever that fucking whatever, yeah, where you don't fucking remember fuck all. And he were like that. He says, so he went, yeah, I'll come twice a week. And then he excelled. After he coming twice a week, it stuck. And once it stuck, then he was like bang, bang, bang. He's chalking away big victories. But it took some time for James. But obviously, you know, he's one of the best in the country, if not the best left-hander. We just saw him take out James Wall and win his. Yeah, man. Sorry, only lost to Sergey, who's obviously a mega level at the moment.
Absolute killer.
So yeah, you know that's someone like that. So I think everyone grows at a different rate in arm wrestling. Like some people pick it up easy, some people are strong from the start, some people have to work on that strength and technical ability. And we see, and that's what it is. There's no, you know, it's just horses for courses. There's no set rule. And I just see you as one of them guys who are, you know, you have a bit about you. Obviously, got the fire about you. I don't know how much is real and how much is fake. Sometimes I think I'm not sure how much is. You know, would you be as nutter if you was on the losing side of one or two swipes? I don't know. That's an honest answer. I'm looking forward to finding out. But on a general rule, you learn very quick and pick things up. So it's actually quite easy to teach you and a pleasure to teach you. And today, I thought, you know, leading into this, I know Sam's original match was with Jim Hurton, but you stepping in last minute, you trained very hard on Monday night. Thought you might have had a little bit of beaten up about you.
But we're in some state on Monday.
Yeah, you was battered up on Monday night. So today I thought, yeah, you done really well, and I think you did the stuff what you needed to do well, what you're learning on table. So yeah, props to you.
Thanks, mate.
No, Ben. Not what you originally wanted. You know, you wanted to come over and get your victories, but I must say, and I'll reiterate that, very, very proud of you. There's always going to be a place there for you to come back and have some more. I just felt the hand was the biggest difference. I just felt no matter what you did, for me personally, watching that match, it's just the hand was like you was putting him into your hand. You know, we just seen you on side table. You know, a lot of it was just technical errors, I believe, and that's perhaps something that you need to do. I would advise you to do is probably get out there and travel more, and travel with like the young and train with the top guys like your James Wall, who's a great hooker, Tom Holland, people like that who know how to set an hook, how to utilise that move properly. Obviously, you're welcome over here anytime. But that's probably my biggest advice to you now is get out there and learn from some of the very, very best. Just make a weekend of it or a couple of days, whatever, and do that, because I think you certainly got the arm strength. You know, you're complete. You love the sport. There's a lot of things you can do, and I genuinely believe that you'll be a tough cookie to crack. Like, but other than that, you enjoyed yourself?
Absolutely. The experience was great, and obviously, you know, the past couple of months I trained for something different, and obviously Charlie pulled in last minute, but of course I'm not going to say no, because, you know, I just went off experience. I've pulled him before on my weaker arm. Obviously he beat me, but I think I knew if timing was on my side and stuff, I could maybe do something. But yeah, tonight definitely showed that.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, go on. Carry on.
Oh, yeah, tonight definitely showed that, you know, Charlie's experience and table IQ it's definitely next level compared to me, and it's something that I'm very keen on working on for sure.
Well, I didn't realise we had anyone in chat, so I do apologise. I was talking away, not even looking. And there's no chat on you, but I've got chat. Yeah, there is chat, Lando. She's not doing a job. And I just want to throw through that we've got Paul Maiden's Hot Spicy Boner in the chat. Welcome. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Hail. Welcome, monkeys, pal. Dave the Mantis Curry. We got him in. Hi, Dave. We've got Jim Liverpool. Looking forward to pulling Ben. Be a good match if he wants the straps, not a problem. Really? Jim Hurton. And Claymore's wife has sent us a $5. Thank you, Ollie. You didn't need to do that. To watch these matches, join the mobile app. Oh, what a superstar you are, Ollie. Thank you very much. Yeah, and who else? Udazimo UK. I think that is our friend, Mr. Daniel Earthquake. Oh, Dan Earthquake. Yeah, it's Daniel. Sorry, Dan. Dan Earthquake. He's on his boat there. You stay safe, pal, doing your crossings. Is Declan Dillon actually Benjamin Button? No, not Declan Dillon. That's not Declan Dillon, you dickhead. That's Elliot Eccles. Kel Grosby. Oh. Bionic Strength. Yes, team. Nick Dodd's in the chat. Just been speaking about you, Nick. Your ears must be burning. Yeah, Jim Merton calling you out.
That's it. Yeah, I've beat him before, so I sort of have the upper hand this time. So
He's in good form at the moment, Jim. I mean, he's come with a resurgence. I would have loved to have seen that go down, but he killed himself at Triple Crown. Massive wars with Nick Dodd, Daniel Constantine as well. I would have been interesting. I think arm for arm, probably give you the edge, and maybe Jim. I'm not sure because his rotation's been on point. I'd love to see it, but maybe that's our next one whenever you get over.
absolutely, I'm eager to pull anyone really, just for the experience. So yeah.
Gonna pass that mic to the champ. Sorry, Ben. I mean your missus. So, Joanne, this could be a bit of a. I don't know. I mean, do you have many domestics? Because it's probably going to happen tonight when he's had a few beers. And he says, "You fucking bitch! Yeah, so you are. I'm gonna kill you. So I am. Why are you fucking arm wrestling? I'm the fucking man in the house, not you." Is that going to be a comment tonight from him, do you think?
Or I could beat him up. You know what? I'd be the man off the room.
Oh fucking hell, yeah.
Put on the spot here.
Yeah, I can see you getting pegged tonight, son. Yeah. Joanne, stop it! Stop pegging me, so you are! Stop it! I'm not again! Ah!
Outrageous, isn't it? He's outrageous.
No, James Beats, Paul, stop telling everyone I'm his number to Pistone. It's supposed to be
A secret.
a secret.
No, see,
You know, he's not unhappy. It's true, isn't it? I mean, like, look at him. He just walks around like with his block of Lego head. like, you know what Jim Beats looks like? Everyone says he looks like Judge Dredd. I don't like that. No, he doesn't. You know, James Beach, and this is his new nickname from when I call him in.
Right, here we go.
The movie. Tell me it. Dum Dum likes gum gum.
Oh, shit.
That's James Beach. Night at the Museum. Dum Dum likes gum gum. That's James Beach, isn't it? James Beach likes gum gum. Yeah, his big blocky square head and his chin like that. Oh God, Jim. How did he never get knocked out as a boxer? I mean, how did he never get knocked out? But he's got like the biggest landing strip of all time, hasn't he? Boom. Anyway, let's get back to the champ. Joanne, you came. I've said it before. You saw and you conquered. You're absolutely unstoppable left-handed. Very, very frightening left-handed, actually. Right-handed, you didn't have all your own way. There was the second match in, it was a right good war. Candy got into your hand a little bit more. Couldn't quite finish. Bit of an elbow foul, running foul job. We'll speak about your opponent for a second. She got potential, seeing as she's only been in it that short space of time. I mean, you don't have to be nice. You can. You can be a wanker.
She's still got a long way to go, and I think she knows that as well. Definitely just smaller stones. Like, I think she sort of knows where she fits at, you know, and it was probably a very big challenge for you, you know. But I never pulled you. It was more so side tables. So obviously competition's different with setup and speed, you know. Give you the chance, you know. But
I love creating bitch things, me. I love it. I'll be honest, I do love it. I hate the compared relationship of the arm wrestling world. Like, oh wow, that's a nice Facebook picture you put on. Oh well, mowing my grass. Love that. I'm not even hurt. Like, I hope you fucking stand with a pothole and snap your ankle. Like, I just don't want to be your friend one bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I like that bitchiness from you, Joanne. You're an absolute bitch. Like, obvious. I know you are. I'm really bitch. I mean, you sat next to her as well, basically. Weak as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, wow, you are a super bitch. I believe she beats you to death now.
Yeah, I'm getting
No, but no, you know, you did. You come in. I mean, right-handed, I enjoy real match. Left-handed, you know, you sort of had that idea that you'd be up there. You know, you've taken out Tower League over at Irish Open and stuff. Left-handed, do you think you're Aggie's level yet, or is she just still a bit in front?
No, I've a lot of work to do there. I'm actually right-handed, but left just better connections. With Aggie, I haven't pulled her or been on the side table, but I know that should be a very big, you know, achievement if I ever do beat her. But I have a lot of work to do for sure.
James Beats has called me a TWAT. That's not nice, is it?
What was the official women's ranking?
Well, wasn't it official?
Aggie.
Aggie. All right, you won't say it after I say it, ready?
I'm not doing that.
Aggie.
Not doing that.
You keep making yourself look like a twat.
No, you look like the twat. You look like a bitter man, though.
Cheers.
Like, just like talking in your Yorkshire accent.
Fuck off.
You fucking, well, what it is, I like doing that. I like getting that peg, and I like sticking it straight up crack of my ass. It only hurts for time, but my gosh, foul, like belting.
Sounds exactly like
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh my God.
Charlie, I can't wait for release your t-shirt. Have you seen it yet?
Oh,
You don't see your Angles t-shirt. You like a
it's alright.
piece of broccoli with a peg on it.
Cheers, yeah.
Oh,
I'll buy
God.
all them and burn them.
Wow.
Straight up burn them.
I can't wait. All team's going to wear one when you're actually good enough to be on a real Supermatch card.
Fucking hell.
I'd love to get you on a big card.
Kick on dick on that.
As well, yeah. Well, yeah, for now. So,
What was the ranking? The overall?
overall women's
Yeah,
ranking.
you got Aggie.
So we've got Aggie. Oi. I don't know. See, the thing is, I think it differs so much. This is the problem with it, like with any women watching. So, like for the women's class, I think what you've got is the problem is because there's not that many of them. Like maybe we have about 10 women or something like that. It's very difficult for them all to get a gauge on where they are because they're all in different parts. I feel like most of them are in the different parts of the career, all the different training phases. Where with the men, because we've got obviously 10 times the men, we can generally have a good gauge of where everybody is, and the women I don't know. So when we do the war zone on the 19th of September, left and right handed, I think that if all the women come, which I believe they should do, especially when they put £250 each arm on for them, which has never been done before. Yeah. I do believe that we'll get pretty much a proper ranking because it will be the full Warzone rules, and we'll find out who is the number, probably that time, the number 2 lady on each arm. So
I remember at the Nationals a couple of years ago, there was David Horn's wife.
Elizabeth, she was a monster back in the day, yeah.
There was another
Her daughter, yeah, she was a...
Was it her daughter?
Yeah. She was about 13, 14.
Well, she'll be 15, 16 now, eh?
Yeah, she's massive. I mean, Elizabeth Horn, a lot of people don't realise, when she was 15, I think she was national champion. And she went to World Championships, probably 99, 2000. And she, I think, second in world or something like that.
Really?
She was a beast, yeah.
She's just in the woodwork somewhere.
Yeah, she's an animal. She can come back and turn around to anything. She was an absolute super freak of a lady.
I didn't know it was her daughter as well, though.
Yeah,
She was good.
yeah, I think she won nationals.
She won, yeah.
She won. She was like 13 years old. I would like to see her and Maria Hanlon go at it. For Maria, I mean, she's proved. I mean, she took out a lot of ladies at thing. Yeah, I really enjoyed watching her go.
She's fast.
Yeah.
What's she like when it stops though?
I don't know, but that's all person. Like you're fast, but what are you like when it stops? Not very fucking good.
Didn't do bad today, do they?
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh well, I mean him now. He's like, he's there when he's like stood there. When he's well, go on, take your t-shirt off.
Fuck you.
Take your t-shirt off and show everyone your wife beating vest.
Right, yeah.
Like that.
Beater.
He'll be there into his caravan tonight. I'll fight you. I'll not just fight you. And I'll wrestle you. I'm the best. You'll never beat me. You tell you now, Pauline. I'll tell you now. I'll fight your mum. I'll fight your dad. I'll fight your sister. And I'll fight your brother too. That's what you.
Do you ever get bored of your own voice?
No, not really. No.
No.
Well, the thing is, Charlie, there's people like me who's real arm wrestlers, entertainers, studs,
That's sucking himself.
unbelievable gentlemen of the highest order, and then there's people like you. See, women like people like me.
No, they don't.
Yeah, women. No, you ask the women in the room. It don't matter about that dad bod. See, this is what it is, right? If you ask these ladies here now, right, who would they rather have on a night on a night out?
Fellas,
No, listen, no. What they'd say is this: Paul's a beefsteak, and Charlie's a mistake.
Nice. Best thing you've ever said.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, cheers.
Like, because you're one of them. You you fumble around when you're arm wrestling, and you probably fumble around when you're with your missus.
Yeah.
Like that. Charlie, get your hand off me. You're on my knee, Charlie. It's not my breast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's not get rude though. Because Mrs. Psycho Blockley might be watching at home. You go home, she got like pegs ready.
Oh, aye. I hope
Do
so.
you have a good selection of pegs though?
No.
Do you not?
She won't do it.
Who did it then? Your uncle?
My dad before he died.
Is your dad really dead?
Yeah.
Is he? God bless his soul. I'll be there for you, Charlie.
Get off me.
It's alright, man.
Get your weird small hand off me.
Yeah, that's Neil. Pick up that. I mean, I'll give you that finger. Yeah. You want, oh, right. Come on, Candy. Give that mic to Candy, please, Joanne.
Hello.
So, you've got the nickname Mrs. CUNT.
Apparently, yeah.
Huh?
Cunt.
Cunt.
You're not supposed to swear on stream.
No, look, there's kids around, you know.
Tell me off.
Sorry.
At the beginning you said, get your kids out.
Yeah, I know, but like, they've probably gone back in now. They've probably been to Ice Cream Man.
Right.
Got a 99.
Fucking hell, my man.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Amanda's went out, she got a 69. That's why she's not come on
that
camera
true?
today. Yeah.
Right.
Well, you're laughing at Elliot.
Do it.
Anyway, so Candy, you've
Yes.
come. You enjoyed yourself.
I did, very much. Yeah.
You're not talking much, are you?
Well, you've only just started talking to me.
So tell us a little bit about your experience. Would you like to come back?
Yeah, I'd love to actually. It was very challenging. I think I had something on my right arm at least. I think the strength is kind of there. It's just technique, I think, for me. And I think a bit more learning how to arm wrestle. Really, I'll be.
I know, it's pretty
Yeah,
difficult when you've got Don teaching you.
Yeah.
I mean, that Elephant Man Don.
Oh,
He looks like Joseph Merrick.
who the hell is that?
Elephant Man. I'm only joking, Don.
Yeah.
Listen, I've got a lot of time for Don. Obviously,
Yeah.
he comes in, I've coached him. Since I started coaching him, he's got really good.
He's a fucking strong cunt.
I tell you,
Tom Crane?
yeah, Don Crane, yeah. Don Crane, who looks nothing like a crane, does he? He's not tall and he's not like thin either. He's not like one of them. Because like you've got a crane, what's like a crane, and then you've got a crane which is a bird which has got really thin legs. But it's not Dom, is it? He's like Dom's just like the. You know, have you seen him? He's like one of them. He's literally like. He's like a. He's literally like a kite, isn't he?
Yeah,
Like he is, isn't he?
Yeah,
I've never seen him. He's like literally 3 foot. He's literally 3'7".
It's making me laugh.
He's like literally 3'7", and he's like 6 foot wide.
he's white.
He's got like 17.87 inch biceps, and he's literally 2'7".
He's a big cunt.
No, he's a finger Dom though, you know. On a serious note, he's done some. He's had some great feats. No, he is.
He was a strong man, wasn't
Yeah, he's done strongman. He was in circus, a midget strongman. No, it's a true story. This. Have you not seen him juggling and that when he's going on his unicycle? Have you seen Don Crane? Check his Facebook out. He juggles.
Right.
He can do like 7 juggles with fire and everything.
Yeah, I know.
No, he does.
I know, isn't it?
And then, like, first time I remember that first time I ever saw Dom. I mean, he was the first time I ever saw Don Crane.
my God.
I was about 6 or 7 years old. That's how far back me and Don Crane go. Yeah, he was. He was one of the midgets out of Wizard of Oz. Them 3 little midget kids. The Munchkin, yeah. We are the Lollipopkins. The Lollipopkins. Yeah. We welcome you to Munchkin Land. Oh, that was Don Crane.
Right.
It was.
Ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. That.
And the second time I ever saw him, it was an African elephant in fucking Sahara Plains. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Last time you see a skull like that, fucking hell, it was a prehistoric man, wasn't it? Have you seen his skull? I remember that old Tefal advert when he ironed his head about that thing. Like, if you found Don Crane's skull in the... No, listen, let's say Don Crane died tomorrow, right? No, so let's say Don... Yeah, let's hopefully he's still alive. Yeah. But let's say Don Crane... Let's say Don Crane died tomorrow. And they throw him in dirt, right?
I hope he's not in the chat.
Listen, they throw him in dirt.
Yeah.
And in 100 years' time, when there's been a nuclear war, and we've gone into an apocalypse, right? Yeah. And they dig up the ground and they find Don Crane's skull, they're going to think they've found one of them fucking Neanderthal mans, aren't they? 100%. Be like, what the fuck's that? What? They'll be dating his skull back 367,000 years, and really it's only like a century ago.
If they dig you up, it's like something from outer space.
It doesn't matter, we're talking about Don Crane here. And I trained Dom up, hurry up Dom and get...
From outer space.
Is there anybody else on this planet like him? Seriously?
Oh, Marcus is in the chat. He's got his little internet pod in prison still. And any news on for you guys? Marcus has actually got his release date. It's 27th of January next year. So we'll be having Marcus back, thankfully, for his historic crimes. No, they're not of paedophilia. They're actually of something else.
It's a little internet box.
He's not actually Nick, is he?
Yeah, he is. He gets on 27th of Jan, yeah.
I'm not talking to you. He's not in Nick, is he? Can't be Nick.
He is.
Why are you telling everyone this comes in Nick?
Well, he is. He comes out on 27th of January next year.
Definitely not in Nick.
I mean, you don't see him recently. I managed to get a Skype call with him the other day in his cell.
Nice.
No, straight up. And you know that toupee he was. It's gone.
He's been wrong.
He looks like thing, you know. He looks like that fucking thing out to Minions. Is it? What's it called? That one with pointy nose. Groot. Yeah, that Groot. Yeah, Marcus looks spitting image of Groot now. He's whipped his wig off. Oh gosh, have we even got anyone watching? Okay, no. Sorry about this, guys. But it is a banter show. Carl Crosby's laughing. I don't know what bit. So, Candy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's right.
We'll get back to you now.
That's all right.
Who would you like next, Paul? Like, if you could pick someone, realistically, who would it be? Call the
I've
women
got
out.
2 matches coming up. I've got Violet on the right arm at SummerSlam and Claire on the left. Cannon.
Oh, Claire Cannon. Okay.
Yeah. I would like a match with Carol because I feel like we're similar, sort of.
Camel toe.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not allowed to call her camel toe anymore. It used to be camel toe Carol Jones. But no, I have. Aggie messaged me and told me off. Said, don't call her that again. So I said, just call her Carol toe now. Carol toe is no. I used to call her cool Carol Jones. No, I really like Carol.
Yeah, no.
I really like Carol.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm really enjoying watching the women's arm wrestling scene at the moment. Like, obviously, I give you all shit, did I? I give you all shit. Because, let's be honest, I don't think any woman should arm wrestle. Let's get that clear. But if you have to arm wrestle, then I would like to do something for you. Because obviously, we all know that Neil Pickup doesn't do anything for his own ladies.
Oh, dear.
What? He doesn't.
Fair enough.
I am. He doesn't, does he? What's he do?
Fair enough, yeah, no, you're not.
Well, if you're not a Titan, house, or you're not a foreigner, like, you might get 1 or 2 like UK boys in house, but if you don't lick his bollocks and like wag his finger, then you've no chance, have you? Let's be honest. What's he done for these ladies?
Nothing.
No, you're not wrong. Fair enough.
I believe you could have got on, but you train with me. Is that right?
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. So yeah. So basically, if you train with me, you'll never get on arm wars. Apparently.
No, that's not entirely true, is it, Pauline?
I don't know. That's what you got told, innit?
No, it's not.
Is it
I'm
not?
not spreading shit, mate.
You're
No,
not?
because you and your mate Rob Frampton need to kiss and make up, I think.
I've got no mate called Rob Frampton.
No, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
I've got a man I love called Rob Frampton, though.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I do.
Why
I
did
still,
you fucking message him and say, why don't we kiss and make up, man?
I don't want to.
grow up, mate.
Because I feel hurt.
How old are you?
I'm really hurt.
How old are you?
You don't even know the situation.
42, aren't you?
48.
Oh, yeah?
Mm.
No, I would have guessed that.
47 I am.
Why are you hurt?
Huh?
Why?
I just broke my heart.
Alright.
Look at me. I'm a former shadow of a man.
I reckon you just kiss and make up, mate.
Yeah.
Because you can die tomorrow and it doesn't really matter, does it, at the end of the day?
It is what it is.
Alright, fair enough.
Listen,
I'm not your fucking counsellor, I don't really give a fuck.
you know.
No.
So why are you not?
It's a light brother like you.
You don't have to choose between us.
Fucking hell, I never said a what.
You don't have to choose between us, but you can do this, can't you? You can tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so
I
I'll
always
help
tell
you,
the
God.
truth, mate, yeah. I don't lie.
So if you train with me, you can't pull for Armwrestler, can you?
No, it was
Unless
an
your name's
assumption.
Unless your name's Elliot Eccles,
Oh,
because he got asked.
junior world champion.
No, he's senior world champion.
Oh,
isn't
no. Fucking pisses him off when you say junior.
he? Yeah, he was junior as well. Yeah, I remember. Well, he actually wasn't because the guy who won it.
The roided.
He ran off, so they couldn't drug test him. That was quite a funny story actually. But that's when Elliot wasn't on steroids and he was 95 kilo. Now he's riddled in gear, and he's 109 up scale yesterday. So he's just joined the rest of you lot, hasn't he? I think there's only one natural left in the country. It's me.
There's nothing natural about you.
Well, there is, though, isn't there? You know that.
Well, not now.
You know that.
I've seen it. Every time we're seeing that today.
It only looks like that because he's tall, mate.
Oh, I know. It makes it look bigger than it
Look
is.
at that,
Yeah, no, that's impressive, again, though.
yeah.
With a little baby on the end.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, though, does it? What's it do to you?
Destroys me.
Yeah, it does, yeah. What's it going to do to everybody else in country, Charlie?
I truly believe they're all fucked up, what lie.
Yeah, good.
But I don't know how to arm wrestle, so it doesn't matter to me.
Oh, you fucking shite, you're right about that.
So you might
And you're
get
weak.
fucking panned by James Wall.
I might do.
Fucking hell. And I'm weak. Kicking dick every time I'm near this cunt.
Well, I'd kick you in it if I could fucking see it. I mean,
Yeah, a little click dick.
yeah, it's like a dick like a licorice torpedo.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I know, no wonder she pegs you and you don't peg her. Anyway, enough of that. Candy.
Fucking heartbreak.
Go on, give that to Ellie. Give that to Ellie. Listen, I can't help it. We can do something for you eventually.
Fuck off and talk to me.
Right, this is the most right.
Yeah, you haven't even
If
finished
you
Candy.
can see,
You
listen.
haven't even finished talking
If
Candy.
so, hang on a minute, but
Tight bastard.
no, I'll talk to her in a minute. If you can see, women will wait.
Get from out.
Women will speak when spoken to. So you be quiet, Charlie. If you can see down the pants leg of Elliot Eccles, you tell me that man is not a closet puff.
Right.
He is that far. He is that far in the closet. He's in Narnia. He's got pink fucking hot pants on under there. Look,
What are you on about?
look, pink fucking hot pants. Look,
Yeah,
look.
yeah. Right. Stop looking at my pants, please.
Well, will you stop crossing your legs like a like?
No, because you've given me a chair. Look at it. It's an interrogation chair.
Yeah, but why have you got pink undies on?
What do you mean why? What? Made a sound.
You see them, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I'm now.
Yeah.
You know that. You know what? Do you know what Elliot Eccles' name?
Right. Do I know it?
Do you know his nickname?
No.
Yeah. You just talk to Candy a minute. Ask her about what's next. I'll
Right.
stick around, guys, because you're gonna find out why Elliot Eccles gets his nickname and who he looks like. Go on, carry on. Have a chat.
What are we chatting about?
Well, you know what's coming, don't you?
I'm not really a chatter.
Neither am I.
I'm not really a chatter, Paul.
What's next for you, Candy?
What's next? SummerSlam. Violet
Let's promote the event.
and Claire. After that, the event in September that you said about.
Is that ran by Mitch and Dan, Tom?
SummerSlam.
Mm.
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you mean the one wrestling store, September 7th?
That'll be, after SummerSlam.
Leicestershire, that one.
I'm not sure where that is. Yeah, you said that earlier, though, you thought it was there. Yeah. And after that, it'll be Nationals again.
Oh,
Hopefully the
Nationals
start.
again.
Anyone wants to know where Elliot is?
Right, let's go.
This is rotten, by the way.
Yeah, this is fucking
Yeah.
So, this is Elliot Eccles. I don't think we can see it. That's up. So American Pie: The Wedding.
Right.
Oh,
If you've ever watched it.
Yeah, Sniffler.
What?
The Sniffler.
So-
The drug addict.
There he
I
is.
haven't even watched this film.
Elliot.
Yeah.
This is who can we say this is? This can be
Who is it?
this can be Tom Wilson, Stifler. Right, I'm going to lose loads of viewers now, but I'm not bothered. Get ready for this. And you'll see Elliot coming in a minute. American. Fucking hell. Shut up, Lando. Stop being soft. Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready for Burr come out now. Elliot Eccles. When he was in this movie.
Not
You ready?
there, alright.
There you go. There he is. Oh. Go on, Elliot. That's what Elliot did when he won Worlds.
I've seen it.
So now we've got that out there. Everyone knows it's Elliot Grizzly Eccles. Listen, everyone's stuck on nicknames for Elliot. Neil called him True Blood, which is like a vampire. It's a thing from a vampire, but True Blood, like True Blood, because he's a bit posh and his mum and dad give him everything. He's got a silver spoon. Oh, is it? But then I loved his name because obviously he's Elliot Eccles, so his Elliot Eccles Cake is obviously a good name.
What nickname have you come up with him though?
Well, that Eccles Cake, I like that. But like Simon Ridley, I call him Simon Ridley's Gum. I love that name, Simon Ridley's Gum.
You know it's Wrigley. Not
Yeah, but I've added.
Wriggle.
Yeah, but I've stuck the S on it, and I can.
Wigglers.
Because I just do all my bullshit lies when I'm calling people out. So you call whatever I really want you to call, aren't you, really? So, but I think Burr or Grizzly. What do you think? What are we going for? Burr
It's
or...
all based off that character, none of them.
Yeah, I know, but like you wear leather pants, you wear vests, and you go dancing.
Where the fuck was leather
Amanda said when you went to that wedding with her the other week, that's what you were like.
But wore leather pants and went dancing.
Yeah, with your fucking vest on. Me and James Wall were giggling away when we saw you like that. Yes, boys. Yeah, that's what he did. He went to this wedding. He's like that. He did all that, drinking a few. What did you drink? No, daiquiris, strawberry daiquiris.
Oh,
He's like, after a few strawberry daiquiris, he's like to Amanda. Yes, queen. Yes, queen, and all that. Look at him there, world champion there, uphill gardener.
Some things that never happened.
Oh shit.
Oh, look at you, defend. Shut door on her.
No, it's defending me.
Stop lying.
It's not lies.
Strawberry
Why? Listen, why are you butting your nose in? Well, I'm having banter with Elliot, but no, you're sticking your nose in.
Picking on people.
No, we're not picking. No, we're not picking on people. It's called a banter show. If you want to be his
I
mother,
don't like you speaking.
well, that's the point. Everyone else is boring. So
Poor Don Crane got it in there today.
don't stop trying to deflect.
I'm going to deflect it with my fucking leather pants I don't even own. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
James Wall said he saw you in some tight PVC pants.
Did you see me in PVC pants?
Could you see him in PVC pants? Come on.
not an image
With Osman chasing him with his bayonet.
Oh, fuck.
And she has ma.
That's an image I didn't want.
No, Osman. I can imagine Osman chasing Elliot when they was up there in that snow. When they went skiing together and they're there in the same tent and they're there with open admittance that they slept in the same sleeping bag.
Did
Yeah.
Have you admitted that you
Skiing
slept in
in
the
a
same...
tent. No, we slept in the same car. She had a blanket, no, it's not gay though.
It fucking is when one of you.
Chocolate.
It is when you're not. It is gay when you're not head to toe, top to tail, whatever you call it.
Yeah, in a car. How the fuck are you going to do that in a car?
You're not entirely wrong.
I'm
It is a bit bent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
call it gay.
There's nothing wrong. We know that. Listen, let's just make one thing clear. If you are that selection, we welcome you with open arms. He's the strongest one I know. He's my training partner. I love him.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
So go on, Ben. Why have you gone pale and sweaty now since Elliot? Since Elliot's just like come out.
I did come out. Since I've just come out.
He's a bit worried now, doesn't he? You know, he's sat next to Burr. So you might notice Elliot's got a plaster on his finger.
Right.
What have you done, Elliot?
Chopped off a finger off it. Sliced it with a knife.
Yeah, he ran off to A&E and didn't even put a stitch in it. They said,
Is there a stitch in it? I know.
no, there's not. You said there was no stitch in
Yeah,
it.
there is no camera roll.
He said there's no stitch in it. He said it's already started healing. And He's wasted A&E time.
No, it's been
Yeah.
me. I'm not getting it out.
Let's see. No, you need fresh air to it.
No.
Yeah, you do. Fresh air to it. There's nothing wrong with it. He did that so he could come and watch your match, but he still missed it.
So I have to train them down now.
Did you ever? So anyway, on a note, give that, please. So Elliot, go on. What's next for you, bud? What's next on the arm wrestling
What's
scene?
next for me? I would like a match on this. Ultimate Arm Wrestling.
Who would you fancy?
Anyone, right? Yeah,
Sergey.
Sergey, a match with Sergey would be nice. A Weber rematch.
I think
James Stewart on right or something. I don't know.
if I was to see anyone, I mean, I'd love to see a Mantis match.
You're gonna find out why.
I'd like to see Mantis.
Old straight arm.
Yeah, well, he wants to avenge me, so I'll take him on. Happy days.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I would like to see the Mantis match. I feel that one is going to be something on for a real match. Carl Hutchinson rematch. No, he's at 105. Well, he's 112, but coming down. You and Carl Hutchinson would be a screamer over a couple of rounds. I don't fancy James Wall match for you yet.
No.
I think they're a bit too quick. Sergey, yeah, I think you won each now. You both won and lost to each other.
Yeah.
I think that one's in the balance.
I think a match might do me more favours than him.
Yeah, I think over the 6 rounds.
Competition is pretty granite.
Yeah, I think over 6 rounds, I think you beat him.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
you can
hope
get
so.
through you 4 times to win. I don't. That'd be very difficult. I just feel like in competition a lot of time for you is you make mistakes and you're in a because you're not the fastest arm wrestler. You make mistakes in your referee's grip, which we're already addressing. But when it stops, I do think you're one of the strongest. So I know a few people was upset saying what happened to Elliot. You know, even a couple of close friends have said basically that they feel like you're falling behind. It's been well documented by quite a lot of people. They think, oh well, you're not there yet. You're not there, and being world champion, that carries somewhat of pressure. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, but I've lost to
But
James Wall and Sergey. Like,
Well, this is the argument. This is the argument I had, and even James Wall said to me, I was on the phone to him a few days ago. He said, "How can anyone come out with them sort of comments? Because they're obviously idiots. If you're losing to me, who's perhaps number 1 in the country right now, and you lose to Sergey, which it was purely a speed battle, then." And you beat everybody else who was in that class, which was a mega class, the best of the best 105s. How can you come out with such a comment? And he was right, because I believe that you're probably still in that top 6 in country, top 5 in country overall. I mean, you argue Mindaugas, Dulskus, James Wall,
Stoker.
possibly Stoker, and then could anyone really say that you're not number 4? Could anyone say you're not number 5 or possibly number 6? I mean, this is the thing, and that's. But I would also, if I were you, look at that as a positive, that people are saying that about you because they think so highly of you. So I would definitely take the positive from that and think, because you burst onto the scene, a young man. Elliot versus Pork Chop. Yeah, well, James Wall's got him first. We'll see how that one goes. But we're sparring again next week with James Wall, so we'll see. It's a sparring session next week. But I would definitely take that as a compliment, knowing that with you, that's young 23-year-old boy, well 21 when you won Worlds, Junior Worlds, and then last year you won Seniors, just turning 23 years old. I mean, no one's done that in this country, I think, ever. That's the youngest senior world champion that we've ever had. And people can argue HC for OWAF or whatever. Listen, even when Pickup won it, he won a different federation as well. There's lots of different people that have won different events, but you beat Bulgarians, you beat Yankees, you beat the number 1 Yank, you beat them all. And that day he was unstoppable. And you beat Phil Groveland, you beat all these top guys. You pushed Stoker to his absolute limit at arm wars as well. So I feel like you're a man on a mission, and I'll say out loud that in 3-4 years' time, I don't think anyone in the country could beat you. And if you ever decided to put your foot to the floor and move up to about 130, 135, which you could easily do with the frame you've got, then it's a fucking good night behind for anyone. I mean anyone. I don't think anyone could stop you. Don't know what you guys in the chat feel about, but I don't think anyone could stop him. Do you, Charlie?
No, I've trained with him since I started. and he's always been, on that right arm especially, absolute granite. Like his hand don't move, and his elbow don't move.
It does. It does for me.
It does for you.
Well, his elbow doesn't move, but his hand does a little bit. Yeah. It's getting harder to move his hand though. I mean, today we're throwing a 55 kilo wrist dumbbell round like for combined 120 reps or something like that. Freaking freaky, yeah. I mean, I did that in one set.
It's ridiculous when you actually do the movement. Like, it's all good people hearing the numbers, but they don't actually understand what the movement is.
No.
And how hard the fucking movement is. It's horrendous.
No, I think like, you know, the way that the way that we train, like it's completely different. I mean, I'm noted for not being a weightlifter anymore. I mean, I've lifted big weights back in the day, but the way I train is completely different. I mean, Elliot's jumped in, you've come in, and Scott James and a few others have been in there now and got involved in it. And you know, people said to me, "Oh, what can you curl?" And I said, about 38 kilos, like, and people laughed at me, you included. Because you're a 75 kilo, 85 kilo curler for a single at best, didn't you, I think? 90 kilo for a single, yeah.
Don't disrespect me.
I'm sorry about that, Charlie. But when I saw you curl, you was about 26.
Yeah, well, different when you do it time under tension.
Yeah, and I think, but that's the thing, isn't it? Like when you're arm wrestling, you know, it is all time under tension. You know, you're not dropping forward and throwing it up and dropping forward and throwing it up, dropping it forward and bringing your elbow and shoulder up. You're not doing that. It's all about, like, arm wrestling. It's about keeping it economical as possible, keeping your shape, keeping your form, and that's why I like to isolate each and area I do. You know, when I do the bicep, it's isolated. There's no movement from that elbow. When I do my wrist, there's no move. You know, there's no resting spot. When I do anything, it's all about keeping the form, keeping everything isolated, and keeping everything working together in the chain. And that, like, ridiculous. Like, you know, with a bench press, I mean, you're an 100 kilo bencher. But when you come here, you was lucky to finish off with 50 kilos the way we did it.
Oh, it was shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't shit, but it's difficult. I mean, I bench, people say, "What you bench, Paul?" And I say, "Well, I just do 60 kilos for 10. And people laugh and think, "Oh, you're weak as piss." Well, come and do it.
I think I've genuinely made, it's all good me saying this, but I think the 7-8 weeks or whatever it is that I've been training here, I've made more progress in that time than I've made in the 4-5 year training on my own. Like, I feel a lot more connected. My hand feels better. My arm feels more connected.
I think it's just a matter of thing. I was mentioning to Ben and his Mrs. Joanne earlier about being in the 90% club. 90%, not of 90% elite arm wrestlers, 90% of being there all the time.
Yeah.
Like in that area where you can compete. And I think the training that we do now, like, people said to me and Elliot, oh, well, do you do risers? Do you do pulleys? No, like, we don't do any. Like, because we can't, at this moment in time, we're such in an early stage of our training, we can't do any. It's impossible.
Yeah.
We can't put, I mean, today is the first day we've arm wrestled 5 days this week, as well as our other work. But we've not been able to do any arm wrestling today because we've just been, as Elliot loves the word, fried. I mean, I hate that word, fried. But we're genuinely fried. I mean, we did our hammers today, just isolating the hammer muscle, and then we did wrists, and there was nothing else to give. We're back tomorrow arm wrestling. But we've got to a point now where when we first started, it was literally doing their exercises and then maybe 5 minutes of arm wrestling. Now we're literally doing it on a daily basis and able to put in, you know, good 20-30 minutes of good hard arm wrestling. They're not killing each other too. I mean, we have some stupid wars, but I think I don't want to bore everyone here much, but the biggest difference for me with our training is that because we train to like the 10 sets of 10 system, like a German volume, and we do a minute's rest, what we're finding out is that we're not even tired after a good 30-40 second full-blown bout. When we train, like, we're literally, just today we completed our 10 sets of 10 on bench, like, all this week. So when we first started, Elliot was struggling with 52 or 54, and then 60 was a killer. Do you remember? 60 was a killer for him. Now I'm like 10 kilo behind Elliot on bench, and it was fucking hard work for me. And then now, the last time he did, well, the time before he got 70, and it was shaking like a shitting dog. He was struggling to get it out. I got 60 and I was really struggling. And then this time we just pissed it. It was like we even did a double pump on the last set to do it, and we made massive gains on our back as well this week. Everything's starting to come together. So not only are we like working to this small time frame that we work with, like it's more of a warm up working sets than they are actually like building a chest or shoulders. It's just to keep the chains supple and keep everything moving. But what we're seeing is our trajectory of weights is just skyrocketing now. Even though we've not been greedy, we don't go up 5, 10, 15 kilos because we can. We can do that, yeah, of course we can. But it defeats the object. We just go up 1 1/4 aside, and we just make sure it's a gradual gain because we're not bothered about being giant bench presses or tricep extensions or shoulder presses or necessarily back rowing or whatever. We only fail on 3 exercises, and that's hand, wrist, and arm wrestling. That's the only thing we actually genuinely fail on, but we fail on that every day. But we make sure we're fully warmed up, and now we're getting to a point where if you want to watch our training, we'll sell it to you for £1,000. No, we actually will.
Ridiculous.
No, I'm not even joking. If you want.
I'm begging you, I don't need to pay it.
But what you find is, I do believe that when you've got 2 big sweaty oafs like me and Elliot who are not that fit, like we're actually not breathing hard, and we're seeing other people like you dying, who's a genuine weightlifter or has been,
Scott,
and then Scott James who can lift up massive weights and he's dying.
Yeah.
But yet we're fucking cruising. Like it makes you think, hang on, yeah, we're on that correct path, and what we're doing is working. Now, do we need the pulleys? Do we need everything else? Yeah, eventually when we can fit it in. But we're in no rush, and that's what I'm really enjoying training with Elliot. Obviously, when he first come, I thought, fucking hell, training with a young 23-year-old here, I'm going to be suffering. But the way we train, we're both burning constantly at the same rate. So all the shit that we're doing together, he's just sort of fitted in nice, isn't it?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And I just like, yeah, man. I mean, back at 225 kilo wrist curls, Elliot's fucking smashing things, breaking personal bests on his wrists every week. I can tell when I'm pulling him on table now. Like yesterday, but first time he's ever been able to top roll me, and about 4 or 5 times yesterday when we was going pretty hard, he actually genuinely rolled me and beat me. Like I know we're only sparring, but he still managed to break my hand and wrist open. He's not done that before. Massive props to him. He's learning more now. Like when we're training, and midweek we was in a position where, like I'll try and straighten my own wrist with him. Like when he's inside, I straighten my own wrist. And then it gives me another opportunity to get into his hand. But I taught him when I straightened my own wrist, roll through my top knuckle. And it was like, I didn't have to tell him, he just went, poof. As soon as I did it, he found that weakness, he felt it and got it and smacked me to the pad. And he's evolving now as an arm wrestler because of it. And because we're arm wrestling so much, it's becoming another level. And I'm super excited to see where it all goes. And like you say, if you want the programme, £1,000.
Yours.
You would pay for it. You would pay £1,000 for it, though, wouldn't you?
Very good, mate. But £1,000 a lot. It's a lot of coin.
You meant to be like selling it here.
Sorry, £1,000 is very cheap for the value you get.
Yeah, thank you, Elliot. Yeah.
Charlie's bought a bar, a finger bar. But that's
You have actually, yeah. Ruben Hughes makes the best bars, but he doesn't like people knowing.
No. You don't like him. People know it.
No, because obviously.
Ruben's not asked, he's making money.
I don't know. I reckon.
Don't be making anyone.
No, on a serious note though, look at that fucking forearm on there. No, seriously, Charlie, is that impressive on that camera? What?
Aye.
Right. No, everyone.
If you want 162 kilos.
I'm telling you now, people are getting scared of that now. Like, look at that. No, seriously, people are getting scared of that now.
Peep that forearm, fuck me.
100% people are getting scared of that. Luke, did you know Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
No. Go on, you do it. Go on.
No.
Go on. Just do it.
No, I'm not your
Candy, do it. No. Look at that. A Brachiosaurus. No, it actually is really impressive. I didn't realise like how good it's actually getting. Fucking hell, you all fucked, aren't they?
We are all fucked, actually, to be fair. We're fucked.
Seriously though, I mean that is like.
It's up there, isn't it?
I'm just tensing it again now. That is roids, that, isn't it? Like, I've been having a special drink every morning, that creatine Elliot ordered offline. And I saw him like that the other day with his back turned.
Bit of gear in it.
And I reckon he's like crumbling special substances in there. I mean,
Crumbling a bit of trenning.
no, but seriously though, I'm mesmerised. Look at that Brachiosaurus. Look at it.
Look
Look
at
at, I mean, hang on, let's hopefully let me get back up again. Sorry. I've got a little diddly hand at end. So, before we end the show, ladies and gentlemen, it's not all about me. It's been about these absolute 4 studs and studettes. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here at Ultimate Armwrestler. The first of the Valkyrie matches, absolutely immense. I can't wait to have ladies back on. So, ladies, if you want any matches, please hit us up. Speak to Amanda, not to me, because, you know, ladies should be spoken to. I'm joking. No, please hit us up. You're more than welcome. We'll get you set up on some dates. Put the date in your diary, September the 19th. Ladies Warzone, except Aggie, no Aggie in there, just the rest of the ladies.
It's fair enough, isn't it? She's a beast.
No, but Aggie's, yeah, I just know. I think if we want a true ranking or a true idea, we don't want Aggie in there just upsetting apple cart. Sorry, but I believe that she's the ladies number 1, and I will get Aggie a match of some kind with a European soon, or a world level wrestler for her.
Yeah, get her on the Armwrestler card.
Are you paying or?
Put you under pressure now.
Are you paying for that?
I'll pay for it.
You gonna pay for it?
Yeah, if we
You
sell one
said,
training
yeah, nah, you
program,
got it on camera.
we'll do it.
We would sell one training program. After what you've said about it, I don't think we're going to sell any training programs. I mean, fucking hell.
Flex your arm again, they'll buy it.
No, but I think, you know, so I'm looking forward to that, ladies. So the challenge is out for you, ladies, though, September the 19th. So, yeah, extremely excited about that. Obviously, Charlie today showed us a lot of stuff today. Very, very impressed with Charlie. He's put in what we've learned in training. He's put it on the table. Quick learner, absolutely awesome. Just needs to get stronger. No, but very impressed, Charlie. Well done. And Ben, it wasn't your day, but you know what? You never complained. You never moaned. You've come over here with a good spirit and a good fighting spirit in you. And sometimes these things happen. We take them on chin and we move forward and we carry on. And that's my biggest advice to you. You know, I've said things about table earlier, but my biggest advice to you is just go back, watch it, and just keep cracking on, because you've got a big future. You know, it wasn't your day today, but there'll be many days where it is going to be your day. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing where your future lies.
Absolutely, I'll be back stronger and smarter for sure.
100%, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you. Candy, you know the score.
Yeah.
Just keep training.
Yeah.
What?
Gypsy's pitch tents on that.
Fucking hell. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Iron Paul Maiden. This is the casting couch. Please go over, download the Iron Gods app, or get over to the website and watch today's live event. These guys put on an amazing show for you. For as small as $4.99, you can catch all the training videos, all the Valhallas, a month's worth of content of all the old stuff. It's absolute pennies. Show your support like we show ours to you. And let's move on together. Oh, good night. God bless.